Now what is functional group? The group or atom which is responsible completely for properties of that substance. So that is only called functional group. Like it is an atom or group bonded together in such a fashion that is usually a site of chemical reactivity. So we can see here few groups I had written. Whenever there is a OH group present in a compound, that is compound is showing the properties of alcohol. When COOH group is present, compound will show the properties of acid. When CHO group is present, compound will show the properties of aldehyde, and so on. Okay, so there are many functional groups. Like for example, alcohol or the carbon compound containing OH group should be present attached to the carbon atom of alkyl chain. IUPAC name will be alkanols and the general formula will be CnH2n plus 1 OH. Now we can see here this is having 2 carbon, so the root word will be used eth for 2 carbon. OH group is present, so we have to always use the suffix. The end of the name should be with ol, ol. So that means it is an alcohol. So by reading the name also we should identify we are talking about an alcohol or which functional group. Okay, so this is ethanol. Here there is only 1 carbon, so 1 carbon we are using root word as meth, and the end will be ANE. E will be replaced by ol. So that is why we are talking here. Suppose E will be replaced by ol. So that is why we are saying here ethanol. So ethane can be ethane, E should be replaced by ol. Similarly, aldehydes. Aldehydes means this is the functional group of aldehyde, CHO group. Here the carbon compound containing CHO group and attached to the carbon atom of alkyl chain. IUPAC name can be alkanols. So end should be with al and their general formula is CnH2n plus 1 CHO. Like for example, there are 2 carbons, I have taken with 2 carbons only, so example you can understand well. So eth will be root word. Till now you would have understood and it would have been registered in your mind ki eth will be root word for 2 carbon, and whatever is the functional group, the name should be ending accordingly. So suffix will be used here al. For alcohol we have used ol, ol, and here al. Al is stands for aldehyde. Okay, so like this, hence E will be replaced by al. Now ketones are the compound containing C-double-bond-O group in which carbon atoms is attached to 2 carbon atoms, okay, and of the same or different alkyl radicals. Now we can see here C-double-bond-O group is present in the middle and it can be attached with 2 same or different groups. So here I had written same groups only. It can be CH3 and C2H5 also. It can be C2H5 and C2 another CH3 also, anything it can be, and this is common name for this molecule is there, especially acetone, which is used as a nail polish remover or the thinner or as the solvent. Okay, so here the IUPAC name, if we have to write, total number of carbon are 3, so root word will be prop, and the end of this name, whenever a ketone group is there, it should be on, O-N-E, so propanone. Okay, then IUPAC name for ketone will be alkanone and the general formula will be RC-double-bond-O R dash. So R and R dash are the same or it can be different also, and the general formula is CnH2n plus 1. Now what is carboxylic acid group? So COOH group is responsible for carboxylic acid. Here carbon containing COOH group attached to carbon atom of alkyl chain. IUPAC name is alkanoic acid. So the name should end with oic acid. Okay, and general formula will be RCOOH. R can be CH3, C2H5, any group here, and R stands for alkyl radical having a general formula CnH2n plus 1. So ethanoic acid, methanoic acid, it can be anything. Okay, then what is haloalkane? Halo word is used for halogen. Halogens means what are the groups? 17 elements are called halogen, like chlorine, bromine, iodine, fluorine, like this. So halogen compounds of alkanes obtained by replacing hydrogen atom of an alkane with an atom of halogen are called haloalkanes. Like we can see here C2H6 ethane, if we take ethane's 1 hydrogen is replaced. Okay, C2H6 1 hydrogen is replaced by Br. So what you are getting? C2H5 Br. So this is called bromoethane and that is called haloalkane. So halo means halogen, bromine is a halogen here, and alkane group is present C2H5, so that is called haloethane. Okay, now alkane group can be ethyl, methyl, propyl, like that it can be. So alkane is a common word for hydrocarbon word. Okay, So we are talking about haloalkanes here. Then all allotropic form of carbon as well as organic compound burn in air to form carbon dioxide and water. Okay. So with the release of large amount of energy, what happens? The process of rapid burning of carbon or its compound in air or oxygen with the release of energy, that is exothermic reaction, and that is called combustion. So like fuels also burns on the same principle. You are filling the fuel like petrol or diesel in your vehicle and vehicle runs on it. How? Because fuel burns in presence of oxygen and it liberates energy. That energy is helping vehicle to run. So like for example, hydrocarbon methane burns in presence of oxygen, gives carbon dioxide, water and large amount of energy. So this is called combustion. A region of burning of gases when substance is burnt is called flame. So there are three parts of flame. One is unburned gases, one is luminous flame, very hot part of the flame, and one is non-luminous part of the flame. Okay. So some metallic salts impart color to non-luminous flame, like sodium will give golden yellow, calcium will give brick red, strontium will give crimson red, and barium will give apple green, and potassium will give lilac color, and so on, like this. Okay. So coal and petroleum form when organic matter got buried deep inside the earth and then decomposed by anaerobic bacteria. When organic compounds are slowly oxidized by using oxidizing agent other than atmospheric oxygen, the compound forms as a new organic product like acidified potassium dichromate. Okay, what is the formula? K2Cr2O7 or alkaline potassium permanganate. What is the formula? KMnO4. Are strong oxidizing agents. Copper oxide, chromium oxide in acetic acid are also mild oxidizing agent. Okay. A reaction, what is oxidizing agent? A substance which oxidizes other substance gets reduced itself is called oxidizing agent, and reducing agent is reverse of that, substance which reduce other substance and get oxidized itself. Okay. So a reaction which proceeds with the breaking of double or triple covalent bond in organic compound to form a new organic compound having single covalent bond is called addition reaction. Like double or triple bond will break. Addition is simple addition of components to give a single product, or double or triple bond will break and you are getting a, like for example, ethene to polythene. We have ethene. So all of you are using polythene bags for carrying different stuff. So ethene when undergo polymerization. Okay. So and in presence of catalyst here, what is happening? Now N we have written means N number of molecules, long chain molecules, high molecular weight. This ethene undergoes polymerization to get polythene. So this is only polythene where double bonds are breaking and single bonds are obtained. Okay. So the conversion of unsaturated vegetable oil into saturated vegetable oil by the absorption of hydrogen in presence of finely divided nickel, like vegetable oil reacts with hydrogen in presence of nickel, platinum, palladium, you are getting a solid fat. In market it is sold with the name of dalda. So that is only a chemical reaction in which hydrogen atoms in a saturated hydrocarbon replaced by the atom of some or the other elements are called substitution. So when you are substituting, like CH4 is there, there are 4 hydrogen, one hydrogen is getting substituted by one chlorine. So you are getting from methyl, you are getting methyl chloride, like that. Now there are 3 hydrogen, when it further reacts, you are getting now CH2Cl2, methylene chloride. Okay, sorry, CH2Cl2 it should be. When it further reacts with chlorine, you are getting, now see, now here 4 hydrogen becomes 3, 3 becomes 2. Now what will happen? Here CHCl3. This is called chloroform. Chloroform when combines further with chlorine, still one hydrogen is there. So you are getting CCl4. CCl4, there is no hydrogen left. So all the hydrogen gets substituted by halogen here. So this is called halogenation reaction or substitution reaction. Okay. So ethanol's formula is C2H5OH. It is a colorless inflammable liquid miscible in water, has a boiling point 78.2 degree, freezing point minus 118 degree, and it is a bad conductor of electricity. Why? Because it does not ionize. So ethanol reacts with sodium or potassium and it is giving us respective ethoxide, like ethanol reacts with sodium ethoxide. When it reacts with potassium, you get C2H5OK. So potassium ethoxide. Okay, like this. Ethanol gets dehydrated to ethene. So ethanol when reacts with concentrated sulfuric acid which acts as a dehydrating agent converts to ethene. Okay. So at heated at 170 degrees Celsius or 443 Kelvin. All kinds of alcoholic drinks contains ethanol. Now a mixture of 20% petrol and 80% alcohol is only called power alcohol, which is used in automobiles. Then ethanol is used as an antifreeze also in cold countries where the snowfall will happen, or the every water droplet or every liquid substance will convert into a frozen state. So if the fuel convert into frozen state, vehicle cannot run, vehicle will stop there only. So some antifreeze mixture should be added along with the fuel like petrol or kerosene. So that antifreeze mixture will be prepared by here in the radiators and motor cars in the cold countries. So it should not freeze and it should help vehicle run on that liquid fuel. So excessive drinking of alcohol is bad for health and slowly damages the liver and kidneys. Okay, what is methylated spirit? That is only the poisoned spirit, poisoned alcohol in which methanol is mixed. This makes unfit for drinking purpose. It is extensively used in paints and varnishes. Okay, this is a solvent. This is not for drinking purpose. For paints and varnishes, as a thinner it is used. Okay, sometimes some people by mistake drink that and they have to lose their life because it is highly poisonous for human body. Then pure ethanoic acid is a colorless corrosive liquid having a strong smell like vinegar. Vinegar is used in as a preservative also in tomato ketchup. You can see tomato ketchup bottle, when you open, very strong smell comes. That is a smell of vinegar only. So that is used as a preservative there. A chemical reaction between ethanoic acid and any alcohol to an acetate of alcohol, commonly called ester. Esterification is happening in plants naturally also. You can see the raw fruit and the ripened fruit. Ripened fruit has specific smell, like apple has specific smell, banana has, mango has. You can identify that fruit with the smell also. So why that smell comes? Because of esterification process. So every ester forms has a identical smell, and because of that this is called fruit smelling compound is called ester. How ester forms? When alcohol combines with acid, you get ester. So in plants where acid is present, most of the raw fruits are sour to taste, acidic to taste. Okay, that is why. Next we are talking the process by which an ester gets hydrolyzed in presence of sodium hydroxide to give constituent alcohol and sodium salt of alkanoic acid is only called saponification, means formation of soap. I have discussed with you already. There are two types of soap, sodium soap and potassium soap. So sodium soaps are considered as hard soaps. Okay, and potassium soaps are considered as soft soaps. So it is nothing related to hard to touch or soft to touch. Okay, it is used for the hard surfaces, hard objectives like washing clothes, washing any surface, cleansing agent, that is sodium soaps. Then potassium soap, which is used for body soaps, face wash, shampoos, which is because human skin is very soft. All this detergent, if you are using it, it's very harsh. So that is why soft soaps will be used for that purpose. So any substance which has cleansing action in water does not harm the substance which being clean is called detergents. Okay. Then another name of detergent can be surfactants, as they reduce surface tension of liquid in which they are added. That is why they are called surfactants. Soap is a sodium salt of long chain carboxylic acid. It can be potassium salt also, which has cleansing action in the water. Now synthetic detergent, which is called soapless detergents also, soapless soaps also nowadays, which is very popular, either sodium salt of long chain benzene sulfonic acid or sodium salt of long chain alkyl hydrogen sulfate, which shows cleansing properties in water, same like detergents. The process of breaking down bigger droplets of oil or grease into smaller droplets is called emulsification, and the substance which we are using, that is called emulsifier. Okay, so the long chain hydrocarbon part in soap or detergent is repelled by water molecule is called hydrophobic. See, this is called Michel formation. How the cleansing action of detergent happens? Any oil droplet is present on your fabric, for example. If you rinse with water, it won't get clean. You have to use soap or detergent on it. So what happens? Each soap molecule has structure like this. There is a head which is hydrophilic and there is a tail which is hydrophobic. So tail will go and associated with oil droplet and the head will be associated with water. So when you are using detergent and you are doing a rubbing action, what will happen? It will help remove the oil droplet, and then when you rinse with water, it will go along with the dirt with the water. The oil and grease also will get cleaned by micelle formation. So this kind of structure which is formed around oil droplet is called micelle. Okay, so here we are seeing sodium ions forming the short ionic part are attracted by water are called hydrophilic, which has affinity to water is called hydrophilic. Hydrophobic, which is having scarcity to water. Okay, repelled by oil or grease molecule, water soluble and water insoluble we can say. The colloidal particles of soap suspended in water form a cluster commonly called soap micelle, which I have shown you just now. This kind of micelle will obtain. Now soap loses its cleansing action in hard water and forms sticky scum. Okay, that is why hard water should be treated first, otherwise it does not give lather with the detergent. Synthetic detergent rather even in hard water and hence can be used for cleaning. So that's what it is more popular, synthetic detergent which is synthetically prepared in the lab. Okay, thank you.